Yo, what's up everybody? This is Unpunk bringing you an Easter egg guide here for Firebase. No nonsense, let's get through this right quick. First things first, go take the teleporter and turn on all 3 ether reactors. Very simple, I'm sure you guys know how to do this. 12 zombies per ether reactor, charge them up and get them on. Once that's done, teleport back to the spawn village area and go talk to the guy that's locked behind the grates here. I always say Reznov when it is not Reznov. So once you are done talking to him here, the Rabinoff character, you're then going to need to go back over to the facility mission control and talk to Peck here. He's going to talk to you for a second. There's a lot of dialogue in this Easter egg which we will be skipping, so I'm just going to explain the general steps. Once you're done with that, head back again to the spawn, talk to Rabinoff again, and he's going to give you this key card after about 7 hours of dialogue. Literally, Treyarch, I understand the story is important, but come on, 7 hours? No, I'm just kidding. Then you grab the Rabinoff ID card and you're gonna head on over into the following room here across the way. You're gonna need to grab 3 different vials. One will be in this little safe area here, which you're gonna just be able to grab right after you open it with the key card. It is called a compound S16. The numbers and letters are not important. Next one's here in engineering under the OPC area of the map. You get compound 36. And the final one is going to be up here in the colonel's office above the power by the jungle defense. And that's compound P65. Once you're done with those, make your way over to the field hospital. When you get to the field hospital, you're going to put all the vials in this little machine. It's going to spin around. Dogs will spawn, about 10 of them. Then you're going to need to kill them, so make sure you run out of the room and don't trap yourself on the exploding dogs. It's a 2-player game, and I think there's about 7 to 10, so make sure you guys are ready for that. You can have all your players over here or someone training the zombie. Doesn't really matter. After that, you're going to get the agent delivery system, which is going to be a sleeping gas system that you're going to be able to place right behind the OPC on this air conditioner. Once you have placed this on the air conditioner, go back to Peck, and he's going to start to get a little truthy. He's going to be speaking the truth and telling you a cool story. This is probably one of the coolest cutscenes I've ever seen in zombies. It's absolutely hilarious, so make sure you bring your whole team over here before you place that on the AC to really enjoy it. At any time after power being turned on, you can go to the Scorched Defense and grab this shovel. It is used for a later step. Once that is done, you're going to need to make your way over to the data center, and you're going to be able to grab the essence trap at this point. This is where things get really confusing for a lot of people, and a lot of guides haven't been doing this step correctly. It's very easy. You're going to need to collect 3 mimics from 3 sections of the map. There is a potential for one of the sections to be different from my experiences, but again, very easy to do. Over here in the sky bridge, you will start to see things drop. This is one of the 3 locations that these items might start dropping, is over in this section here of the military command control room. If you see multiple items on the ground, make sure you have an essence trap and you're ready to capture a mimic. Because these items are special, they cannot be picked up and show no animation of being picked up, and there is always going to be 3 to 4 where the correct mimic will spawn for this step. There is 3 sections, again, that this can happen, and you need to do them the exact same way. So as you see, I'm getting the mimic very low on health to about 5 or 10% of its maximum health. You throw the essence trap down, double tap square, and collect it in. Try not to make sure there's a lot of zombies near you or other enemy types, because they are going to get in the way, and they're going to get trapped and make this all messy. When you get that first one done, whether it's there in the military mission control, it's in the village area, or it's over by the OPC, those are the 3 areas that they will spawn, you're gonna go put it back in the data center, and you're gonna get one of the following 3 names you need. I will have all 3 of them on screen now. The second one that I got in my specific game was over here in Peck's quarters. You can see multiple items on the ground. This guy spawns in, get him down to about 5, maybe 10% health, throw the essence trap down, and you're gonna double tap square on the PlayStation, and you're gonna collect his essence. Then you're gonna be able to bring him back to the data center, and you're done with the second mimic. These can only be done 1 round after the other, and if you fail one by killing a mimic or not capturing it in the correct location that it spawned, you're gonna need to skip around to reset it. My third one was over here in the motor pool, but as I said earlier, the OPC is also an area it can spawn for the third one. It could be your first one, it could be your second. The order is not exactly specific, but you do need to kill them by their items that they spawned in. The section that they spawned in, they need to be captured in the same section. So once you have done your third one, you're going to take that back to the data center and you're going to get a floppy disk. After you come back to the data center with the third correct name, the floppy disk will pop out after all the dialogue has played and the memory has played. If you guys didn't do this correctly and you didn't get the 3 names you saw on screen earlier, then just keep repeating the process in those 3 sections or 4 sections of the map until you get the 3 names listed and your floppy disk comes out. You might get memory corrupted or something else along the way, so if you do, you just got the wrong mimic, so make sure you try again until you get it. Once you got the floppy disk, come on over to the planning offices where it's going to say it received your disk, it's downloading contents, it's going to activate codes, and it's going to put in Samantha's tracking coordinates so that the Ether portal can lock in her location. The OPC will then open and you're going to get the Omega PA system telling you that the dimensional breach is charging up. It's going to charge all the way up and then it's going to turn itself off because it doesn't have enough power. You need to go back to Peck where he's basically going to say something useless again, tell you to F off and go figure it out. At this point, Ravenov is going to give you a code you can enter in the locker right to the left of Peck, which then allows you to grab this transmitting device that basically allows you to find things near you, which are these 3 places you're going to need to dig. This is where the canisters come into the Easter egg. First one's over here in the open lot, and this one is pretty easy to solve, but it was definitely confusing to a few people. So as you see, all of these have a black smoke around the crystal inside the canister. About 20 of them spawn around this section of the map, so look around until you find a canister that has no glowing smoke aura around it inside, which is this one for me right there. Once you have done that, you are on to the next location. The next location is here behind the barracks and the field hospital, and this one's a little different. You're gonna need the wonder weapon and its charge shot, and when you find the canister nearby, shoot a charge shot to collect the canister, otherwise it will teleport away as you try to walk up to it. Kinda like some old steps from other Easter eggs, and it's very familiar and nice. The third location for the canister is here in the jungle defense, the middle left lane. You're going to come over here and make sure you have all your players there because it's going to put you in a little shield, and if you're outside the barrier, it's going to start to take damage at you. So just get everyone over here. You're going to need to survive for about 2.5 minutes. You're going to kill some manglers, you're going to kill some dogs, and then you will be all done. I don't know if this is time-based or kill-based at the time making this video, but either way, just sitting there. You can't go anywhere else, kill all the dogs and all the zombies that spawn in, and pick up your final canister. At this point, you're going to place one of each canister at one of each reactors. Doesn't matter the order, doesn't matter when you do that, and doesn't matter which reactor which canister goes to, or if you have all the canisters beforehand. Just fill them up, get them ready to go, then come back to the breach. It's going to try and turn back on again, and it's going to fail. At this point, you're going to hear some different dialogues from Peck saying, oh, I tricked you, blah, blah, blah. Then your team's going to say, oh, we got a satellite, realign the satellite. Satellite, satellite, satellite. So then you come back over to the planning office and you realign the satellite. Now make sure you use the D-pad on your controller or your mouse, I believe, or the WASD keys to realign it, and you're going to pick the question mark icon, not the one that has the US flag. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait around and do it again the next round, and it's going to take 1 full round to recharge, so it is quite a long wait. After that, you're going to get a cool laser beam shooting from the sky. Reminds me of some Dries and Drache vibes, and it's going to be super, super cool. Make sure you're ready for the boss fight because you're done with the Easter egg. That's everything. All you have to do is go back up to the portal, hold square on the terminal to the right, and you're into the boss fight and the ending cutscenes. I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please drop a like. I put a lot of time and effort into making sure all of these steps were 100% correct and will work for you every single game. If any step does not work for you, please let me know in the comments. I will try my absolute best to reach out to each one of you individually to help troubleshoot your problems in your games. I really, again, appreciate all the support on the channel. You guys have been absolutely crazy this month with Firebase Z and all of the cool videos we've been putting out. Hope to see you guys soon.